Seeing the Black Ranger outfit on there really reminds me of when me and my boys made a song called the Rap Rangers. So if you've been curious about whether I have bars or not, you can find out for yourself by clicking the link at the top of the comment section. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email. That's right here. But today, we are going to talk about this new album from Jesse Davis called Meet Me and My Friends. Now, Jesse Davis is an MC from South Carolina who dropped his soul album a couple of years ago, and that shit was so dope, it actually made my top 10 indie list in 2015. It just was very cohesive, had a lot of positive messages, and also some great soulful sample-based production. So all that said, I was really curious to hear what direction he'd be going in with this album, and I can honestly say that he is mixing it up a little bit. I don't think it's as strong as a soul album, it's certainly not as cohesive and tight all around, but it still is good, and I can respect that he wants to expand his soundscape a little bit instead of just doing the same old thing. For example, you get a couple of auto-croon synthy tracks with the songs Cheap Lean and also The Prize. The Prize in particular actually kind of sounded like some London on the Track production. And then with the song Hold Up, you get a more aggressive trap style banger that you could turn up with in your car or at a party. I think it is great that Jesse is expanding his sound like this because these more mainstream sounds are popular, but I would also say that there's not really anything too new or different with these three tracks. I can appreciate how Cheap Lean is almost a bit of a parody in regards to this style and sound because they're calling out the frauds and the fakes, but the auto-crooning used on this track from Mike O'Leary does get old kind of quick. So that song was actually one of my least favorites, but you might like it and you can actually check out the video for it because it is one of the singles. But in my opinion, I think Jesse still shines when he's coming through with that more hip-hop, boom-bap traditional style. For example, on the song M.E.N, him and Mike are just dropping some lessons about how they came up, some of the things they learned, and how they just want to uplift the youth. And production-wise, this one has some really dope piano and bass on it. This was easily one of my favorite tracks, not just for the overall sound of it, but also because of that wise content. Then there's a song, Groovy Love Music, where Jesse and his team are just dropping romanticisms over this very smooth beat. This track is just beautiful all around, man. Very pretty track as they go in about doing bubble baths, lighting candles, and all that romantic shit for that special someone. So this was a very lavish song. I like the soft feel of it. And those two tracks were certainly some of my favorites on this album. But the song that stuck out to me the most has got to be Stuck in the 90s. God damn it, how can I hate on a track that references WWF's Attitude Era? And I do mean WWF, not WWE. We are throwing it back. As the title suggests, this one is just looking back at the 90s, some of the favorite things we all loved from there, making a lot of references. You even get a Hey Arnold sample on the beat. So I think this is easily one of the best tracks on here. You can really tell that they were having fun with this one. So there is a mix of sounds on here. There is a little bit of a mix in regards to the content. And there are tons of features. So what happens here is you don't get a whole lot of cohesion. It really feels like more of a compilation than a solo project from Jesse. And I actually felt like he got lost in the mix a little bit on this. Not only that, but some of the features on here are a little bit underwhelming. I especially thought that some of the singing vocals were a bit pitchy on a couple of tracks, which kind of killed the vibe. But overall, this is still a pretty good project. I would give it a 3 out of 5. It's just that there are a lot of flaws here, and I really do think it's a step back from his soul album. However, he is messing around with some different sounds, so maybe next time around it'll be a bit more tightened up, maybe get a bit more cohesion in here, and he might even go in a bit more depth, because I felt like this album didn't have the depth that his last one did either. He is an artist, he's still learning, he's still growing, I respect it. I just think his first album was a little bit better. But hey, you can check that first album out as well as this one, and then hit me up with your opinions in the comments section, and make sure you do all that good social media stuff, man. You know where I'm at by now, so show me love and show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.